Hey, Shalom. I'm going to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Shem Yahshua, by Shem Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the Apostle Noah's great millstone. Peace and blessing to you, brothers, pushing this truth out the four winds. I'm going to entitle this video, basically, the movement. Just going throughout the process of time and regeneration or reincarnation. It's always been a movement, and the truth has always been passed down. So that movement it has to basically come to keep going, you know what I'm saying, until the end, and it's just amazing how the process played out to where everything constantly was in flow. All right, this is Psalms. It says a song of decrees of Solomon. It says, except the Lord built the house, they labor in vain that build it. Except the Lord keep the city, the watchman waketh but in vain. Okay, so it had to be a movement put out and a time put out for this movement to take full place and everyone to wake up. You know what I'm saying? And it had to be a purpose. Otherwise, being, preaching and everything, it would be vanity. It had to be a purpose behind it. This is Matthew 16 and 18. It says, and I say also unto thee that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. In verse 19 it says, and I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven, and whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever thou shalt loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. Okay, so on that rock, and we understand that's foundation. Okay, and that foundation it has been built and set and established. Okay, so by that happening, the movement of this time basically caught track and kept moving and kept going forward. All right, verse 2 back in Psalms, it said, it is vain for you to raise up early, to sit up late, to eat the bread of sorrows, for so he giveth his beloved sleep. Okay, so everything is basically has to have you just wouldn't be preaching the gospel for nothing. You know what I'm saying? This thing is a generational thing, you know what I'm saying, and it had to come to play. This is Jeremiah 3 and 23. Truly in vain is salvation hoped for from the hills and from the multitude of mountains. Truly in the Lord our power is the salvation of Israel. So this movement, everybody can't be a part of. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't be a part of this movement. So the people that's going to be pushing forth, they got this through the bloodline and a certain generation and of certain people, and we understand that people is of Israel. Okay, verse 3 back in Psalms, it says, lo, children are an heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. So we understand now that this movement was to the children of Israel, their nation only, and the understanding is to that nation only. Salvation is to that nation only. But this movement had to start about and keep moving forward throughout those generations. Okay, it says, as arrows are in the hand of a mighty man, so are the children of the youth. So when you're born into this, and you're an Israelite, and you get the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, and you bring forth that knowledge, you understand that it was set in you to do this. You know what I'm saying? The movement was for you through Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay? And this is Genesis 17 and 16. And I will make thee exceeding fruitful, and I will make nations of thee, and kings shall come out of thee. It says, and I will establish my covenant between me and thee, and thy seed after thee, and their generations, for an everlasting covenant, to be a power unto thee. Okay? It says, and to thy seed after thee. So it's a generational thing. So once that was set in stone, all we had to do was just, at every time you're born, you know, you will fall into this line of the chosen seed, and the word would be pushed forth through the men of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's the movement, you know. So everything you're doing is a purpose behind it. It wasn't in vain, because the Lord certified it and stamped it that this is my people, and I'm always going to have them wake up and prophesy the downfall of each kingdom. Okay? It says, and it was passed down to the seed. It says, Genesis 17 and 8, it says, and I will give unto thee and to thy seed after thee the land wherein thou art a stranger, all the land of Canaan for an everlasting possession, and I will be their power. And the Most High said unto Abraham, thou shalt keep my covenant, therefore, thou and thy seed after thee, and their generations. This is my covenant which ye shall keep between me and you, and thy seed after thee. Every man child among ye shall be circumcised. So that's physical and spiritual circumcision. But you know what I'm saying? That movement had to be taught. The movement had to be taught in the physical, but the spiritual, it just solidified everything. You know what I'm saying? Because in the physical right now, we don't want to eat pork and do things of that nature, because we know it's against Yahweh Shem Yahushai, or anything that breaks the laws. Okay? But we have to understand that this movement has been started. It's always been there. Only thing is, now we have to understand is what we're doing. Okay? And you're going to have people come against it. You're going to have people come against you. But the movement is the movement. You know? Verse 5 in Psalms, it said, happy is the man that hath his quiver full of them. They shall not be ashamed, but they shall speak with the enemies in the gate. Okay? So, bringing this word out, people gonna see you when you're out on the highways preaching, when you're on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's going to come against you, because this movement isn't for everyone. If we were out preaching that salvation is for everybody, that would be vanity. What would be the point in that? You know what I'm saying? And it's just not biblical. You know, but this is the movement of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So with that, I want to say all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, by Shem Kakwadash, that belongs to the Apostle Nels Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to you, brothers, pushing the truth throughout the 4 winds. Till next time, shalom.